I used to live in D.C. a long time ago. This is so every time I come here, it's like old stomping grounds. When I moved to D.C., I was so naive because I was in the Navy, and it was the first place I got stationed. Okay, all right. Somebody's really excited about the free dental, I guess, But when you grow up in a small town in Ohio, and then you go to boot camp, boot camp's very structured, and then first place you get to is D.C., and you don't know nothing about the world, because I got dropped off on a Sunday on the base, and so I dropped my stuff off, and I'm pretty much on my own till Monday morning. So I didn't know there was a bad part of town. I didn't know Anacostia was bad. I didn't. So I left the gate, left the base, and that's how I know about Berry Farms, because that's where I was walking. I was just walking around Berry Farms, 18 years old. I'm waving a motherfucker. I just moved here. I started playing basketball with these kids, We played all day, no problem. Everybody was cool. And then when you report to duty the next day, all the kids, when I left, they was like, yo, we play every Sunday. I was like, I'll be back next Sunday. And then they give you like these 10 places that are off limits. And number 1 was Berry Farms. They're like, do not go there. If you get caught there, whether it's your fault or not, you will be discharged. I was like, I'm supposed to play basketball there on Sunday. What do you mean I can't go back? I didn't know that's where you could get liquor and they don't check IDs. Was the liquor stores in Anacostia. I thought that was the coolest because you 18, you can go and get beer. Nobody question you. And then there's always brothers hanging out in front of the damn liquor store. My dumb ass, I'm talking to them. They don't even ID. I'm 18. Good meeting you. I'm Gary. Just moved here. I thought this was the friendliest goddamn place on earth. First time I ever went to a strip club was in D.C., because military, they don't really check the IDs. You can get somebody else's ID and give it to them and So I used a brother's ID one time. My then just looked at it and gave it back. Mohammed Shabazz. So, I didn't know because I remember the first time I went to a strip club in D.C., so I'm nervous because I'm not supposed to be in there. And they sat me right in the front. It was like lunchtime, so I'm just watching this girl. It's the first time I've seen like titties like that. I'm like, damn, her titties just out. And then the waitress kept coming over. You want something to drink? I go, no, I'm fine. So I'm there like 45 minutes. I ain't bought one drink. I ain't tipped the strippers. They on like the 4th stripper now. They just doing all this shit. I'm the only one staring. And then the waitress finally called me out. You just come to look at free pussy? I was like, I'm gonna go. So then I left. So then I asked my friends, they go, motherfucker, you supposed to tip? I said, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know what tipping was really. Because I remember the first time I bought a beer was in D.C. And it was $4.75. I had a $5 bill. So the bartender gave me the quarterback, and I looked at him. I said, my man, that's for you. That motherfucker picked it up and flicked it at me. Keep it! I was like, looked at my buddy, I said, what? He's a dick. He goes, man, that was disrespectful. You gonna tip him a quarter? I was gonna get 5 more beers tonight. He missed out on $1.50. First time I ever got hit on for money was in D.C. I went on a lunch run one day for everybody on the base. So they sent me to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and the guy walked in after me, and he's talking to me. It's just a friendly conversation, and all of a sudden, I didn't know he was sizing me up. And then right when I go to order, he goes, hey, man, you think I can get your change? I was like, oh, yeah, I guess, So I had like $2 of change, and then I forgot. I go, oh, my God, I forgot. I need another coleslaw. He goes, hey, man, that's going to leave me like 30 cents. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't need a coleslaw. He needs this more than me. Punked me and shit.